Hey, look at that. I'm a mod. I started myself. I didn't even give myself a like before, and people didn't give me a chance. I'm going to start off with the small stuff. Everybody talked to Crystal Meth. She said she was an 18-year-old. First, she said she was 21, then she bounced it down to 18. Everybody talked to her. Nothing special there. Everybody talked to her. You could yell all you want and make believe and get red in the face and go like this. You're still a pussy. You didn't fight Surf Rat because he used to fight your battles, and you're a punk. You're just a big mouth here. And you learned from Justin, if you yell, 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 maybe people will believe you. What happened was is I was doing a show right here on Battle Cam for everybody, and each individual person that pops up I was making fun of. A pelvic area popped up. No face, no nothing, just a pelvic area. And the man had a little penis, and I called him Baby Dick for about a minute. Look at your little baby dick. And all you do is go around saying that there really was a baby dick. So that's the real truth of the matter. There's not much more of a big story, but dicks were on camera and I got banned for it. Had nothing to do with what you're saying. I'm a mod, you're not. I'm number one, you're not. You're mad. You talked about me for all that time. I'm living rent free in your mind, and answer your phone. Who's been on now, sucker? Here, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
During the spring of 1987, Jenny Pratt had hopes of becoming a model. She was pretty, popular, and in her sophomore year at a Carlsbad, California high school. But what mattered most to Jenny was her boyfriend, Curtis Croft.
Who?
Jenny was only 16, and she was deeply in love with Curtis. He drove a Porsche, had plenty of money, and was a good-looking...
Whoa, was that a high school? And you picked up a 16-year-old at 25 years old? I think that's pedo, dude. There it is, proof positive. You're on a TV show that's on YouTube for everybody to see right now, and you're talking about me? Who's on now, Curtis? Curtis. I think Glenn's a very strong name. I think there was an astronaut with the middle name Glenn, if I'm not mistaken. No, Curtis. Curtis, we're all going to listen to it right now. You lied to her mother and said you were 17. You picked up a 16-year-old girl at the age of 25, lied to her mother, said you were 17. She was 16 years old. You were cruising a high school. They're showing it right here, dude. Let me back up, honeys. For anybody who doesn't know, it's my fair chance to say so now.
Jenny was only 16, and she was deeply in love with Curtis. He drove a Porsche, had plenty of money, was a good-looking California surfer, but Curtis's glamorous facade had a darker side.
I didn't really know what was going on until I'd say almost 6 months into the relationship when she said, Mom, I have a boyfriend, he's 17 years old. And I said, okay. And he really seemed like a pretty nice boy. In fact, he really did a good job snowing me. He looked 17. And further on down the road, I found out, he had been in jail for drugs, and he was 24 years old.
What?
And just bad news.
What? He was with a 16-year-old? He found her at a high school? He was cruising his Porsche? And he was what? He snowed you and made you believe what, ma'am, after he fucked your daughter?
He was 24 years old.
What? Oh, my God, ma'am, are you serious? I'm so sorry for you. Holy mackerel. Are you serious?
I found out, he had been in jail for drugs, and he was 24 years old.
He was in jail for drugs and he was 24 fucking your daughter? He cruised to high school with his Porsche to get her? Who's been had now, sucker boy? I think you's been. I'm turning red. Talking from here up because I got bitch tits and I won't let anybody see my chest. Ooh, you're a fucking faggot, man. You got fucked by your butler and he paid your bill. He paid your bill. And what about when you befriended fucking Jimmy Dursko on his Facebook, man, and you wanted to get with his daughter, his little daughter? How about that? Let's ask Jimmy Dursko about how you wanted to fuck his daughter. Some shit like that. Jimmy wanted to fucking, or something like that. I don't know. People are sending me all kinds of information. We got so much stuff on you, but this is so incriminating. This is so bad. Jesus Christ.
And further on down the road, I found out, he had been in jail for drugs, and He was 24 years old.
Woo.
And just bad news for a 16-year-old kid.
Wow.
Against her parents' wishes, Jenny went out with Curtis on the night of April the 25th, 1987. He borrowed a friend's motorcycle and promised Jenny he would get her home before her midnight curfew. Jenny Pratt would never arrive home that night.
Why not? Ooh, is that a 2x4 hitting that poor
Pratt
girl?
was brutally attacked that April night with an unusual weapon. A heavy board 6.5 feet long. The police believe that her assailants may be local teenagers, but so far no one in the community will speak out to identify them. We will not know who attacked Jenny until someone has the courage to step forward with the truth.
What happened, Curtis? Those drug dealers were after you for ratting on them? And that's how they try to get you back? Not only did you molest that poor little girl, but you put her life in danger. You put her as a human shield on the back of your motorcycle and brought her into potential fucking danger. This is unreal. This is unreal, man. And I'm glad it's public information. I'm really glad it is, so that I can get up here and prove to everybody that you just sit up there and fucking yell falsehoods with no proof whatsoever. But I can get on with legitimate, hard, documented proof, bro. Documented proof. They got your name, they got your number, they got the car you drive. We got a friend of yours in the room that used to stick up for you named fucking Surf Rat. When you used to cower in the car as people wanted to beat you bloody, he would fucking take your fucking back and is telling us you're the biggest pussy punk ever. And since the fucking day he called you out, you've been working out like a fucking hamster on a wheel, bro, to try to make yourself look hard. But it don't matter. You ain't got the balls to back it up. That's your problem, honey boy. That's your problem. Where I get up out of my seat, I get on a plane and I take on every motherfucker right there in person. I've done it. I went to LA and I went to fucking Pennsylvania to do it. That's right. And all three fucking men went down in a choke position, barfing. But you pussy, I can't drive and I fall asleep out here. You pussy motherfucker. You pussy fraud motherfucker living on your mother's property piece of shit. I hope somebody fucking turns you in, man. I do. I hope somebody turns you in. How the fuck does he feel now? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, everybody, though? Isn't that funny? I'll fight in diapers. I'll fight in a motherfucking strap-on. That's because I'm a man, dude. I get up there and I got fucking into a diaper. I showed off my physique. I pranced around on the top of the ring like the winner I am. #1 broadcaster. The top fucking dog. And when you talk about another site, compare it to this site, buddy. That site has thousands of viewers. This site has this many viewers. I am getting all of this site's viewers. Now, had I been broadcasting somewhere else, which I was on JTV, I used to get fucking 60,000, 80,000 people that went through my room in an evening. And it was always 300, 400, 500. It went up to fucking, it was unbelievable how many people I had because there was more traffic there. That's the reason. You could yell all kinds of falsehoods and lies and twist all kinds of stupid shit up. But as I said, the truth is fucking in the pudding. And here I am, pudding, sitting on top. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I didn't have to wait for anybody to take Beastos off because he wasn't on camera. I started myself. You know why? Because I am the man. I am the man. I should be in detention. That's how bad I am. And you yell my name all the time. You never hear me yelling your name. I only respond to you. Because there's people here who don't know about this.
At 1 a.m. on the night of the incident, Jenny's parents received a telephone call. Their daughter had been airlifted to a nearby hospital.
They said, your daughter's been in an accident. I said, is she okay? They wouldn't tell me anything, and they said, you know, you'll have to come down. She's in Scripps in La Jolla. I didn't even know where it was.
Neither one of us realized why she would be going to Scripps Hospital. There's a hospital 5 minutes away.
You did this to her, you dirty bastard. And you sit here on battle cam smiling. You got a fucking 23-year-old drunk and drugged up. She fell off a table. She fell off a chair. She fell off the bed. And all you did was just fucking use her to gain points here. You point whored and fell asleep on camera and left it on 24/7 to become fucking #1 broadcaster. Didn't last you too long once she left you when you ran out of things to buy her. Huh? Huh? After she fucking ran up a bill too high for you to fucking keep supporting, she went like this to you, which is what's going to happen to the next chick. Get up and tell us all about it.
Serious injury at the scene of the accident. The blow from the board that struck her was great enough to actually crush the skull, and that caused an immediate shutdown of her brain.
And then they said I could see her, and what I saw was horrible. Her hair was red from all the blood. She was bleeding out of her nose, her ears,
do you
her
not feel
mouth.
bad
She
about
had
this at all?
tubes all over her. And it was like her whole body was just distorted.
Miraculously, Jenny Pratt survived, but she lapsed into a deep coma.
Our first involvement in the case was to examine the evidence that was found at the crime scene, which consisted of the 2x4 that was used to hit Jenny and Curtis. So we examined that for physical evidence and didn't find any fingerprints. There were some blood stains on it, which were photographed and were determined to be Jenny's. Curtis was interviewed that same day at the Carlsbad police station. His account of what happened basically is that he was giving Jennifer a ride home. They were driving down Rancho Santa Fe Road, ready to make a left turn.
It's just like just approaching the intersection, going real pretty slow. And all of a sudden something struck me and I just go, ow, what was that? It's like, it just kind of hurt really bad. And then the car went zooming by and I turned around and told Jenny, I go, someone threw something at me or something. You know, I don't know what happened. Something hit me. I couldn't believe it. It hurt. And she was out of it. And so I just go, oh my God, what's happening?
We believe.
Oh, look at you, you handsome devil, though. And I do mean devil, bro. You're a fucking devil. You're Satan. You're Satan. And you're going to fucking point your finger at people? Did you ever hear the expression, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, my friend? Hmm? 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 I heard the guy that you ratted on is getting out of jail soon, and I'm really hoping you're gonna fucking see your day, bruh. I really am. I hope when he busts in, or whoever it is busts in on you, you're actually camming up and you don't get to shut it off in time for us to witness it live. Man, oh man. It's a sad day for you, Croft. Sad day. You were all proud there for a second, till you got proven to be a liar, a rat, a child molester, driving around in that Porsche inside a high school cruising for chicks. 5 years old. That is pathetic, picking up a 16-year-old, bruh. Picking up a 16-year-old, bruh. You mad, bruh? You mad that I'm able to sit up here for fucking 15 minutes and talk about you like this? You mad, bro? When all you could do is talk about lies? Huh? All right, bruh? I think you're mad, bruh. Yes, you're right. I never got any 16-year-old in my life. Even when I was 16-year-old myself, I was chowing on the 18-year-olds. It's the truth.
I couldn't believe it. It hurt. And she was out of it. And so I just go, oh my God, what's happening?
We believed it was a case where a carload or a truckload of juveniles had committed this crime. Curtis was giving Jennifer a ride home. They had almost come to a complete stop when he realized that he had been struck by a board and realized that Jenny had been struck by a board and had slumped against him. At the same time, the white pickup truck went by them at a high rate of speed. He had the impression that there was a large group of juveniles in the back of the pickup truck, that they were
You know, there's a whole part 2 to this, but I never really got past the part where it fucking exclaims that he lied and said he was 17 years old when he was really fucking 24, the mother says. You know what I'm saying? I never even got to part 2. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff about when he rats people out and all that stuff. You're going to have to watch that all on your own time. I personally don't think about this guy that often, but he seems to have my name in his mouth often enough where I have to respond, especially when you're going to lie about something that happened right here. It wasn't in my private, and I wasn't going, ooh, let's look for dicks. We were on chat roulette goofing on everybody that was around. Everything was popping up. Many fucking people were going like this, and I was trying to scoot past them fast enough. And that's just the way it went down. I got kicked off for fucking showing nakedness on there. No dicks allowed on camera. And I had plenty of dick on camera.
But what mattered most to Jenny was her boyfriend, Curtis Croft. Jenny was only 16, and she was deeply in love with Curtis. He drove a Porsche, had plenty of money, and was a good-looking California surfer, but Curtis